second. Having trouble with the webcam, obviously. This music's loud. Get this straight real fast. It's always a rolling hot mess over here at Kleanthes Studios. Having all the fun now. Don't worry. Let's see. What the hell's wrong with this webcam? Okay. Give me just another minute, friends. Hope everybody's doing okay out there in the world. Alright. One day I'm just going to fire this off. It's going to be great the whole time. No stress. But it's not today. But I'm not stressing all this in. Yeah, I just realized there was an issue here with our giveaway thing at the bottom, so just fix that. Should be good now. So we are still giving away the Resilient NFT, so hopefully you can check that out. One second here. Oh, webcam. Back on the webcam. I have arrived in the webcam status. Sorry, I'm not as funny as I look, but I try. Anyway, so here we go. Gotta set the mood right. It's too bright and shiny in here. Hope everyone's good tonight. So super excited. We are officially in a art gallery, the Hell's Kitchen Art Gallery in Hell's Kitchen in Manhattan. The NFT Art Gallery, shared something about it on the Twitter page. Check it out. But basically, we're going to have 10 pieces up in Hell's Kitchen NFT Art Gallery all next week, starting, I guess, Monday through Wednesday next week. I'm super excited about that. We have finally almost got all of our NFTs minted. So I've minted the first 10, 11, 12 of the posthumous collaboratives I've done with my dad, as well as the 72 first pieces of the Faces of a Mad Artist I've been talking about. So that is officially going to launch on June 25th. Thinking we're going to go with half of an Ethereum, which is not worth shit anymore. But it does come with the original work of art. I will ship it to your house. If you're local, I'll drop it off to you, shake your hand, that kind of good stuff. But facesofamadartist.com, it'll go. Let's pull that up again so you guys can check it out. Little shameless plug here for all the people watching, which is probably Derek and maybe some other people. We got at least one other person out there, whoever you are. Thank you for dialing in. Faces of a Mad Artist. So these are pieces of my father's artwork that I have collected over the past 6 years since he's been deceased. On his deathbed, I promised him that I would do something fucking amazing with his artwork. I didn't know what that was at the time. He was really stressing it because he felt like he never got his due. So here I am, keeping his legacy alive and making sure that people see his artwork. So I live stream every Wednesday. I've built this whole little side project called Kleanthes Studios, and I'm showing off his work, and then I'm keeping his creative legacy alive and making new pieces of artwork every week using my skills as a digital artist and digital painter and photo manipulator, graphic designer, all around DIY crafty dude, and taking his old sketches and watercolor paintings and abstract shit and molding them all together into something new and beautiful and exciting, and just keeping the idea of his creativity alive. In the meantime, I am also digitally remastering his whole collection. So like this piece right here, like the original, doesn't look this nice. It wasn't kept that well. I found it in a shed in my mom's house, which, speaks to, the rating system, which I can get into a bit here. But each piece I've carefully digitally remastered, restored to its beauty in its original form. I do have the originals as well. But basically, if you buy these NFTs, you get the original work of art sent to you. I've created an entire rating system here. If you go into each NFT, you'll be able to see its physical condition. Like this one's a 2 out of 5. There's some 5 out of 5s. Really, really clean stuff. I have the whole signature system. All the details about that are on my website. You can look into that all you like. But this collection is absolutely beautiful. This is going to be the first edition. So there's 72 here, reminiscent of the age he died at 72 years old. So you'll see every one of these has a cool little write-up on it from me that I painstakingly wrote because I hate writing. I am not a writer. But I did it for my dad. It took me hours and hours. I have like 300 and something hours in this first collection. But all of these are just beautiful and they're unique, and each one of them speaks to a different person's vibe and feelings and face and mood and all that. And it's, you know, interesting to me to see how some of them resonate with people. Someone's like, oh, I love this one and I hate that one, but I hate this one, I love that one. It's really quite beautiful. It's like a unique experience. It is truly masterful works of art. His use of color and expression and abstract and still coming through as human and emotional, and all of that is just really powerful. So you know, this live stream I do is an homage to this, right? I make little faces every week, trying to take his old sketches and make something like this, but my own take on it, you know, as his son, his namesake. I am the third, Carl Kleanthes. So, lots of fun stuff here. These are, like I said, these are going to drop on June 25th. That is coming up here. I'm thinking half at ETH. We'll see how that goes. It was going to be the floor price. It does come with the original work of art. I'm basically just trying to cover my minting and shipping fees to get this into people's hands, so they're not stuck in a trunk in my house. I do have about 700 total. So each one of them unique pieces of art. The floor price will raise with the previous collections. If you have previous collections NFTs from Kleanthes Studios, we will be having first access to current NFT holders to buy into the new collections as I release them. I will be releasing them in chunks of 72. So if you love this shit and it's speaking to you, there's lots more to come. The crazy stuff you see on my ceiling is also more of his work. Those are not going to be for sale. They're just priceless to me. But there are more like that are for sale. I don't think there's any that size, but there may be. We'll see. Those will be some of the last ones we have. Most of these are, you know, reasonable, like hang on your wall size, not dominate a room. Especially in the Faces collection, you'll see under the properties tab of each one. Like this one's 6x9. You know, this one over here is probably, you know, 6x9 as well. Let's see, how about this one? There's a lot of 6x9s apparently. Properties 6x9. Weird. This one is definitely not 6x9. So let's make sure there's not an issue here that I'm noticing. 9x6. Super fun. Let's see here. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Entirely possible that I've completely lost my mind, friends. Let's see. What's one? That one. What size is that one? Properties. 6x8.5. So that one's a little smaller. So you can see a lot of them are 6x9 apparently. This one's much bigger, but it's not. This is probably one of the biggest ones. It's 12x16. So, anyhow. All right, on to the artwork for the evening. Buy them all, Derek. But you should get at least one, for real. That would be awesome. It would warm my little soul. I mean, and your walls have fucking nothing on them. Like, literally, Derek. What are we doing here? This actual whole live stream is just for Derek. He's my super fan, Derek and Andy. They show up every week. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I posted a picture earlier. I'll share. Let's see. This is me chilling in my custom bathroom that Derek just remodeled for me. Is fucking beautiful. Getting my relaxation on before I get on the live stream tonight. Super cozy. These are custom cut wood grain tiles that are really quite beautiful. So art of tile and design. It's my boy Derek Bartel. Does the good shit. Check him out if you're in the Hampton Roads area. Virginia, Norfolk. If you don't know where Hampton Roads is, then you're not in the area, so I don't even need to clarify that. But anyways. Alright, on to streaming the shit. Here we are. I found this funky little face. There's an entire... I have a box behind me that is full of funky little faces that my dad drew. And I just flip through them each week and try to find some shit that I find inspiring. This one hit me in the feels today. No idea why, but we're going with it. So here it is. Got the hit you in the feels piece. I'm spunky today. I got some good energy. I don't know what's up. I apologize if I'm too much for you, but that's okay. See how this is looking. Not like losing too much of the detail. Dude, Derek, wait till you see these ones I got framed, dude. The Alt Angel on the print I did, it looks so good. So good. I'm so excited about it. All the good things. Gonna go up to New York this week. Got my crazy framed prints. I've, second big time being an artist showcase. So that's super cool. I was in NFT Miami, at a gallery down there in Miami last summer. And now this summer we're in New York City. Gonna have the work probably up at another convention in LA at the end of July. So we're doing things. People are noticing us, and us being me and my dad. Sometimes it's like it's a weird conversation to speak like about two people that one of them's me and the other one is dead. So it's just kind of a strange monologue. Anyhow, don't mind me. Find humor in quite morbid things, I surmise, but I'll be all right until I'm not. Which, who knows? Who knows when that'll be? Anyways, lots of ramblingness. Probably put too much tequila in my drink tonight, but we'll make it. This is teamwork. It makes the dream work. You're doing amazing. Yeah, dude. Shameless is a dope one. You did mention that. We'll see what we can do for you, friend. I think that it might be worth 2 stone bowls. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. You'll get us both beat up. That was an inside joke. There's these sinks that we wanted to put in our bathroom, but they were just, the budget was exhausted, but these sinks are like carved stone and they look fucking sick, and it would just be like the extra final touch on the bathroom, but we just got to draw the line somewhere, This is how it goes. Anyhow. How's the music? Everything, is it, pretty good? Too loud? Not loud? Can you hear it? That kind of stuff. Why can't I get this fucking thing? I don't even know. I should have just dropped a new layer in. Dude, this face is already really demented, and I don't hate it at all. That's gonna be great. I got all the problems, friends. All the right problems. Feeling good. Feeling good tonight. Got all the shit handled. Got ahead of myself. Got my garden arches finished. If you follow Colorful Carl and all the cool shit I do in my backyard where I grow food and hoard creative things and little projects and have fun. I have been working on my little garden. And I added in these big, beautiful arches this year to connect the different beds. And they're going to be super cool, and I'm just excited to see how they come out. Only time will tell. Basically, I have like these like concrete blocks, and then I have these big arches I built that come up with netting in them. So like the vining plants, like I got a vining zucchini, got cucumbers, green beans, passion fruit. I think those are the only ones I have growing up that. And then, so those are going to grow up and create these tunnels like filled with food, which will be great. As society collapses and no one can buy anything. Cucumbers are $25 each and, all that sort of stuff. I got my own shit in my backyard. Just remember, it's all downrange for my things. Don't mind me. Again, I'm feeling saucy tonight. All is well. They would be amazing in there. You need to get wifey to approve. Wait, what would be amazing in there? I just saw your comment, Andy. Homeless in a hurricane. What is that? So I'm just reading the comments here. It's so funny. Like I go back and watch these, and there's no context for the random shit I talk about. What does discontiguous even mean? Such a strange word. Photoshop's making up words here. I mean, I know what it means, obviously, but... Damn it. This already looks insane, and I love it. Okay, line art is in. Make a little copy of that. Alright. Who's got ideas on color palettes? What are you guys feeling tonight? Oh, yeah. The sinks would be amazing. A homeless in a hurricane. You're on it. Or is he so betrayed by someone? Interesting. I was thinking something, but I don't remember anymore. What was I thinking? Homeless in a hurricane. Derek, I love it. We're just going to go with this. You just show up every week and just name this shit, and I'll just keep making it, and it'll go good. Good times. Severely disappointed. Hey, you guys are both like subscribed and all the little things that give me all the credits, right? And all this talking super helps the metrics. Like they'll start paying me eventually, which would be insane. So thank you. Please keep it up. I love it. I can't express how thankful I am for you guys to be a part of all this. Oh, so we have POAPs. I know you guys don't have any NFTs. Probably aren't super familiar with what that is. But Ivy, thank you, Ivy, who is on here as Gamer Raider Girl. But Ivy is helps me produce the stream, and she also set us up with, well, kind of, yeah. So that's what this is about. So POAPs are proof of participation NFTs. So what that's gonna do is I'm gonna build a lot of value around them. I've created 10, and if you guys show up on Saturday, the 25th. To my live stream, I'm going to basically give away a bunch of those, and I think there's a high chance that you'll get them. We can talk about that or figure that out. I don't want to rig anything, but you guys can also just do the things that need to be done. I'm sure you'll be able to get them. We don't have any other stuff. And I can actually probably make 2 POAPs just for a couple POAPs just for people that are my biggest fans, right? So. What that looks like basically is when you have these NFTs, I'm going to build value around them, like early access to buying these things. And as this collection grows and these things get notoriety, people actually start buying this stuff. Then if you have one of these POAPs, it in itself is a valuable NFT that gives you early access to different things. So we should be able to, use that, and everybody makes money on that. And those will have value that you can trade them or sell them or, buy NFTs early and then resell them. We can figure all that out. So. There's something there, and I don't have the wherewithal to articulate it properly this evening. I apologize, but I'll explain it to you guys later. I think I want to use this painting in. This one's on the wall, somebody's room. It's just got all the right vibes for me, though. Let's see what happens when It's such a cool fucking painting. Alright. Copy. Throw that up there. I love you guys too, Andy. Your dear friends. Appreciate your support. Seriously, I can't stress to you enough how much it means that you guys are literally, this is your Wednesday night routine. So flattering. sure you can find something better to do, but I'll say maybe not. Maybe I'm actually cool. Only time will tell. Whoa, that's fucking dope. How's the move-in going? You guys, God, you guys have so much shit going on. I can't even imagine what it's like over there. It sounds crazy just describing it. But I'm sure you guys got it. There's a lot of love in that house, so you can do anything with love, right? All you need is love. All right, those are gonna be super dope. Let's see. Let me get a face in this bitch. What color face are we doing tonight? Like a yellow, blue, pink. All right, so I just adjusted the levels on that. The wife told me I need to. Good. Good. Don't kill him, Andy. He's a keeper. I don't think you can kill him, honestly. Like, he's kind of half invincible, I think. Yeah, there is music. It's super low. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me turn it up. Let's see. How's that? Music check. 1, 2. Yeah, dude, I'm super excited for you guys too. Let me know if the music is hitting the radar. It seems like it's now going to be high. Let me see. All right, so the music's on. Okay, it looks like the levels are good. Starting to understand how this little like levels reader thing works. So let me know how that is on the music level. Perfecto. Okay, good. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay between when I say shit and when you see it, and the type goes on there. Do you guys want to jump in the actual like audio chat? Are you good on the just chilling over there on the text? Excuse me. I'm dying. Alright, I don't know what color I'm gonna do. Why don't we do... Let's do like a teal face. I don't even color in the lines. I'm a rebel. This whole process of just like not being obsessed about all the little details is fun. We're settling in the zone right now. Okay, cool. Settle in, sir. You'd have to make a Discord thing and join Discord and then get on the Discord and Discord it. So let me know when you want to do all that. If not, all good. You can just hang tight and keep the chatterooski going on. Which the chatting in the channel actually helps me, so that's good. All is well there, sir. Alright, so we have, if you guys didn't enter the NFT competition, please do. These are going to be the most valuable NFTs, I surmise, as they're the original ones that I'm ever minting. You know, and I plan on doing this for forever. more or less. Even if I have to cycle back through these faces and start making my own faces, I don't know. Really, I don't need Dad's faces just to layer his art in and do cool stuff with it. So maybe I can do multiple face pieces. I can always revisit pieces. It can get weird. I don't know. I'll evolve it as it goes. But anyways, Resilient NFT giveaway. That is going down in about 2 hours. It'll be closed out, and then Ivy will run the little winner selector thing. And Ivy, if you can screen record that just for transparency's sake. I don't know if that's a huge ask for you right now. I know you're out of pocket, but you know, let me know. And then we'll post that as a little video to our YouTube so people can see who won. And then we'll be giving away those NFTs next week, I think. I should have them as soon as these gas prices drop. I don't know if you guys follow crypto at all, but man, these prices are... I mean, everything's... every market is just like shitting the bed right now. Which is what it is, but it's kind of funny. Look at all these cool pieces of art I've been playing with. Look at this weird, like, demonic looking shit I did the other day. That one's in the faces. I started playing with that. I might do that one eventually. This one looks so good in the print. Oh my god. I didn't really play with this one digitally at all. Just to show you guys this one. Sorry, Photoshop was messing up, so I closed my program down real fast. I did this one, the watercolor pencils. Like, this is a physical piece of art. It's super cool. This one and the What the Fuck Ted one are my favorite. Where is that one? I don't know. Anyways, back to work. Just cleaning out some lines here. I don't know why. I want to get this paint over them. It's all good. So I went and like made friends with this dude at the frame shop that's like owned this framing gallery. He grew up in it, right? Like, he's from this area. His parents owned it. It's 50 years old. And he's just like, he seemed like he was really liking my art, and like now we're like homies. Like, he was just vibing on the whole thing. It was super cool. I just love it. So gonna have some dope art coming y'all's way soon in the form of really cool prints. They're gonna come with the NFTs. I bought this like museum quality glass that like is anti-glare and stuff. It's pretty wild. I'm kind of excited about how it's gonna turn out. So yeah, so when I go to New York and nobody buys any, I'll bring them home. We can we can have a look at them. I hope somebody buys them. That'll be cool. It'd be crazy if people like bought my shit for like 2 Ethereum. That'll blow my mind. Excuse me. I'm dying. Don't inhale tequila. It burns even worse. Tequila! You're gonna die! Forget I have pressure sensitivity on this pen. Keep like wanting to make the pen smaller. I just need to go lighter on it. Just gotta know how to use your tools. That's all. That's what I learned. Redoing my bathroom with Derek. Just swinging saws around and shit makes me nervous. I'm like, bro, you're gonna slice your hand off. It's like, it's all good. I got this. Carved a piece of stone slate with him from a bathtub. That was pretty dope. Made Derek some of the bougiest. Too much baking powder. Yeah, there might be some baking soda, Derek. The powders for baking. Oh, I guess they're both for baking. But yeah, baking soda. Yeah, apparently if you put baking soda in your drinks with too much alcohol, it like knocks the taste out. But if you put a bunch in there, it tastes like you're drinking chalky baking soda. And apparently Andy doesn't like the taste of drinking liquid baking soda with some alcohol in it. So, oops, all good there. Let's see if I can make this work. Sorry, I have pants on tonight if this camera goes down too low. So, we're good. Keeping the rating a solid PG-13. Don't mind me. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, what else were we supposed to do, Derek? Let me take some time and get to know you. You're still the same goofy motherfucker I went to high school with. Let's just trying to be lighthearted and have a good time. All is well. 20 years. They say you're fundamentally, who you're gonna be by like age 6. So shy of like trauma and like crazy events, you're pretty much like have your personality formed by age 6. According to they, who I feel like was some shit I read in like a formative psychology book. I never read a fucking formative psychology book. Who am I bullshitting? Somebody told me that and I repeated it, so it has to be true. That's basically where that's at. So, anyway. Honesty's the best policy. Someone tells you something and it sounds good, you just repeat it, right? Like that's how that goes. Next thing you know, it's like bona fide news. Andy, are you guys literally sitting next to each other, both on your own accounts? Because that's even better. I love it. I know I've never said this before, but I don't know about this one tonight, guys. I don't know. We're gonna see. Dad won't let me fail. Who knows? On the other side. He's definitely watching. That's the third person that we never know who it is. It's on the stream. Oh wait, no, it's Derek and Andy. And Ivory. That's alright. We need one more diehard. Need one more fan. A 5th person. I think we got Big Cortana. How you doing there? Big Cortana. Let's see. What you into? Hello. That's cool. Alright. I don't know. Appreciate you jumping in. Doing custom live art here. Every week I do pieces here in collaboration with my dead father. I take his sketches that I have in like these old notebooks that I have laying around, and I draw on top of them and make something beautiful and unique every week that I think he would love. And then I mint them into NFTs and you know, building that collection up on that front. So there's an art legacy potentially to pass on to my son. And if people think this stuff is cool for years to come, then he will continue to make money off that and like literally have a nice little like nest egg that my dad and I were able to create for him. And some of these sketches I think I talk about probably every week, but these were done, some of these like the 70s and 80s, and like it's just crazy how all these things are. Some of this art predates the internet, and here I am making it new again, doing something cool, which just feels wild as shit to even say that. Like, didn't even have like any technology that most of us know, let alone like live streaming on Twitch, on super fast internet, on drawing on a computer screen. Like, this is fucking crazy. Started off as a sketch in a notebook when that was the best technology. Cool paints. It's just wild to think about. What do I know? Just a geriatric millennial. Did you know that's what we are doing? We're geriatric millennials. What an interesting term. So we're like, we still lived amongst the analog days, you know. Our internet was 56K dial-up. When I patched a video game, it took 12 hours. Download a song, an album, took all fucking day, and no one could call my house while I was downloading a song or an album. I never did that because it was illegal. Just saying, if I was going to do it, it would take all day, and no one would be able to call. My mom would be pissed off. Potentially. Alright. Let's throw some colorful shit in the background. Ooh, look at that. It's already cooler. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. Just exploring, having fun, drawing crazy shit. This whole process is just, you know, one of my biggest hang-ups in art is that I get like too serious and too caught into the details, and a lot of times even like really paralyzed by fear. Like, you know, I'll do stuff like this and this and this, and it'll take me like 40 hours, right? And I get stuck doing and getting like in the weeds of things that I don't even keep. Like, I just end up like literally just deleting the layer or whatever I was, and I'll have 500 layers. I want to make sure I can go back and I just like, I don't trust in the process of art enough. So this whole thing in itself is really like an experiment in me trying to understand how to do art better and getting rid of the fear and trusting my creativity and trusting my abilities and just pushing forward. So I really love this stuff. I think I'm going to start up streaming on another night as well, where I do some of the other type of art that I do, you know. This literally is my dad's art style. Like, this isn't even necessarily my jam. I mean, I love it because it just makes me think of my dad the whole time, and like, he was my fucking absolute favorite human being. Like, my space I felt most comfortable in the whole world. Like, you know, I mean, it was my first friend, and like we were super tight, and like when he died, it fucking crushed me. And I thought I was ready for it. Like I took care of him for 3 months, and I was there for him every day, and like, just watched him suffer away from fucking cancer and die. It changed me, like as a human being. Like it just calibrated my whole consciousness of life and what the fucking point of all this is. But it so I don't know, doing all this is just like really healing, and just like it's a trip, you know, and it's super fun, and I love it. So I'm trying to learn posthumously from my father, you know, like about art, and exploring his art and doing stuff with him. I think is helpful to that, because I wouldn't do art like this. Like it's not necessarily my jam, but like doing it in his legacy, like in his remembrance and honor, like it's fun. Like I love it, and like I kind of shed all the excuses and the bullshit, like, oh, this isn't cool enough for me, or this isn't my style, this is whatever. Like, you know, I still have them, but here I am doing these. Like I haven't done this much art since art school, and I graduated in 2008. So if that tells you anything, like holy shit, like here I am just making dope art, like, and it's great, and I love it, like when it's done, and people love it too. And I don't know that, like, I guess I have this like high level whatever, like I want to do really photorealistic, like wow, like I don't understand how you even accomplish that type of shit, but like yeah, that stuff's, you know, it's impressive, and I love it, but you know, maybe it's mostly been done. Like who does shit like this? Like I don't know, this is crazy. Like it's fun and crazy and like very unique, you know. So there's a whole different thing going on here, and I think Dad was dialed into that, and I just never really appreciated it until I started working with it myself, and here we are doing the thing now. And I got to say I really love it. Like I felt a real sense of pride going to get all these pieces printed and framed and mounted, and like everywhere I went, all the people were like, oh my god, my kid would love this, or this is amazing, or this is, you know. I was like, I just got a lot of like big feels, man. Like holy shit, it's quite cool. I don't know what to think about all this. It's just been an exceptional journey that I'm blessed to be on my short little trip, doing you know, laps around the sun here. I'm about half done if I live as old as my father, who lived to 72, as I mentioned earlier. So we'll see if I can do something worth talking about before I fucking die one day. So it's all part of that. Trying to see where it's going, all that fun stuff. So the real question is, will this piece of art be cool by the time I'm done with it? I haven't let Derek and Andy down yet, so. You guys are fucking amazing, by the way. What? How cool. I'm just... I can't express to you how much it means to me that you guys are always here. Chilling. Helping, just motivating me. Do something here. So I'm content aware filling this little piece that I cut out with more crazy shit just to see what it populates, you know? So I can isolate that layer by holding Alt and clicking on the eyeball. See, I don't care for that at all. Didn't do it for me. So I'm gonna delete that, and then let me isolate the layer, see where it came up with that straight hot trash from. So let's do this. Hit the lasso tool. I'm going to cut out this trash over here, so it can only populate So the content aware fill is an algorithm. It's an AI. So basically takes the data that's on the screen here and makes new shit from it. So let's see. So if I do that and I select I control click the layer, control shift inverse. Now I'm selecting the exterior space versus the pixels on the page. Shift F5. This is on a proper computer, which is also known as a PC versus a Mac. It's generating some data there. I don't know that I love it, but I don't hate it. I'm gonna hit J, do my spot healing tool through here, see if I can get rid of some of this empty data there. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'll hit E, go to my eraser tool, get rid of all this hot trash over here. I don't need any of that because I have the other layer already that has some cool stuff on it. So I'll bleed this over top of it. The music died. Alright. Okay, so just get in here and just deleting all that shit. The best way to do this is just grab the lasso tool, which is L, circle all that shit, and delete. Boom. Get that little piece there. Alright, so this is going to be, I made a different layer first, so I'll turn all this other stuff back on. This is my framing matte area. I'm now doing this in a more sensible fashion where I am aware that I'll probably print, frame, and matte these, so now I'm tweaking things to be a little more cognizant of that because I spent several hours editing this artwork so that I could print it and matte it and frame it and all the fun stuff that comes with. Right click and warp it just so that it flows a little better. So it's kind of like going with the hair, you know? You see what I'm doing here? Taking some creative liberties, obviously, with my dad's artwork. He wouldn't mind, I promise. He would flip out about this, actually. It would be super cool. Maybe he'll come to me in one of my dreams. Tell me I'm a good boy. Carl, I'm real excited about all the shit you're doing. I'm gonna send one of my old rich friends to buy all your shit. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't mind me. This stuff is so much fun. Sometimes you gotta look at your painting sideways and make duck lips, and then it makes more sense for some reason. Don't ask me why. You gotta trust the process. Sideways duck lip face. So just deleting all that shit out there. Looks a little crazy over here. I feel like I'm overusing this painting because I just use it so often. It's such a good painting though. It's on the room in the guest bedroom. Should you ever find yourself hanging out at our house. It's up on the wall in there. It's one of the good ones. My hopes that one day I do so much cool shit with all this that the artwork on the walls in here is worth money. For no other reason. I'll never sell it, but just as a I did what I set out to accomplish, and make my dad posthumously into a famous artist, which he debatably deserved. His shit was fire, guys. Like, this stuff is fucking so good. But, alas, I am biased. What do I know? I know this tequila's good. Didn't put any baking soda in it, though. Stupid. What you doing, Z? I love your face.
Okay. So Dad, I was just making myself some buffalo sauce.
You need me to open them pretzels?
Nope, the pretzels are already open.
Alright. Love you. Music died. Give me some keywords to search for. Let's see. Epic. We'll do epic. Epic Hollywood. Epic beats. Let's do epic beats. I don't know if this is going to do it for me. Epic synth. Got 12 tracks. How about drone footage? Is this cool? 49 tracks called drone footage. We'll see how it goes for me. Back's starting to hurt. I'm getting old. Getting old sucks. I'll get it together though. Damn it. You better play that drone footage. Get Atlas 17. Alright, I think we're gonna rock with like super puffy eyeballs today. Color burn. I love it when I spend time drawing on the wrong layer. That's how you know. I don't know. You're all over the place. Get on the right layer. So I got my color burn. Pick a nice dark green. Color burn just allows you to. It like does a cool technique where effect where it just like really punches in. So I like it. Of course, my dad's lines weren't always rooted in reality. So like I don't know what the fuck. I got a thought here. I got the line art copy. I'm gonna merge the line art in. Brush that. Dissolve, cool. That's not what I wanted. Get this the old smudger. Ooh, smudgy. What did we match, Derek? I just saw your comment. Our personalities match. We both abnormally strange human beings. I'm just smudging things around. taking a little mental break. Getting the thing to flow a little better. Just looked a little forced. I don't like them forced vibes. What'd you say we should call this one earlier, Derek? Hurricane something or another. Homeless in a hurricane. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Homeless in a hurricane. When the streets get too real, dog. The worst part in the United States is, you know, half of them are vets. Fucking bullshit. Damn crime. Like, sir, this country should have your shit taken care of. There should be a place that you can go to at all times. Get the bare essential. And I mean, there's homeless shelters and shit, but what do I know? Alright, so I think we need to start adding some more crazy colors into the face. It's looking a little flat. Not vibing on the flatness. So let's do. That's fine. Cool. Color dodge. Making some art. I think I'm gonna do this like super overgrown mustache beard thing where like you don't even see the lips at all. Okay. I've grown that out a few times myself. Looks pretty ridiculous. It's not my favorite. It's not my best look, you know. I don't even grow my beard out anymore because I look like 50. It's all gray. Getting old. I still feel young and sprightly in my soul. Closer I get to 40 though, the more I'm just like, fuck. How did I get here? You know? 20's like evaporated. Fuck the 30s. I don't even remember any of them. It's like constantly rolling through this shit. Just changing different brushes in. See how that comes out. Yeah, it's a little much. Might get a little more blue in it. So this whole process, like I think about my dad while I'm doing it. 'Cause I remember just watching him my whole life, just fascinated. There was a point where I was like, this is trash. He's just going super fast and like it's all crazy and like it's not good art, you know? And then like the more I got into art, I realized like, holy shit, nobody can do what he's doing, and the speed in which he's doing it is remarkable and crazy even. Like, but I just think, you know, like he was just doesn't want to get caught in the fear of making a piece good or bad, just going with it, you know, which is like powerful. Just trusting in the process. I keep saying that today. I don't know what that even means, other than just go with it. It'll figure itself out. Dad had a great saying. Is like, only time that shit's a problem is when it ain't moving. You can always figure it out if it's moving. If you stand still, you're stuck in it. It ain't going nowhere. You're definitely not gonna figure it out. If you just keep the shit moving, eventually you'll figure it out. Had a whole philosophy. The official shit company was this whole little thing he had, which is crazy. You should look it up. There's like a notebook. There's still a couple copies out there you can buy. I got some for sale as well. Oh, not for sale, but I have some myself. But guy was just crazy. I don't know how else to say it other than like, he's a special human being. Miss him all the time. I remember like when he died, I just felt like really had this weird sensation of relief, because I was like no longer worried about him, because I'd just been like in a constant state of worry as he suffered and died from fucking cancer. And then I felt bad because I fucking was relieved, like, oh, I'm relieved. And then, you know, then the grief hits you and all the bullshit, and it just gets crazy and complicated. But yeah, it's once I settled through that, I just had this feeling of like the world is less exciting without him in it, because he was that kind of human. Like, I mean, he literally just everything was fucking just infinitely more exciting with him involved. It was just a simple car trip down the road just turned into a damn adventure because, you know, you arrived alive. Like, I mean, everything was just on another level. Yeah, it was just a fun. He just lived life to the fullest every fucking day, man. Like, the embodiment of that, which was just a beautiful thing. Let's see, I wonder if I can make this one any good before I'm done for the night. And the pen just whacked out there. Feels so good to be doing art on the regular. I feel like an artist again. For a while, I didn't even tell people I was an artist. I was an entrepreneur for a while. Which, no disrespect to entrepreneurs, and I am one, very much so, but felt a little stale, little stuffy, like a dude in a suit trying to get your money for his little WYSIWYG, you know? It's just not, I mean, that's not me. I don't know. I am an artist for sure. Self-identified, I guess. You are what you do, more or less. And here I am, doing art. Feels good. So, homeless in a hurricane, huh? Is that the play? Having some fun with this hair. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. It's all part of the process, I suppose. I don't know what's going on there. It looks insane. Let's keep it. So I'm just moving pixels around for now. I don't know if this color combos on the flavor. It's pretty intense. Excuse me. I keep inhaling my beverage this evening. Smoothing is a cool feature if you guys never use that. It just helps with, like, if you have a little jitter in your hand, or your lines get a little wavy, it smooths it out for you. There's so many little, like, assistance things in these programs. They're actually quite nice. I'm a fan. Derek, I know you said you wanted to learn Photoshop. I'm happy to keep doing little things and talking about the process while I'm doing it. So just drawing in here. I keep switching back and forth between, like, the normal brush and then the burn and dodge brush. I really enjoy those. The nose is pretty wild looking. Had to sign all my prints today. I do one-of-one prints that come with one-of-one NFTs, or vice versa. You know, whatever one you're into is the one that goes first. God, signing my signature with these like metallic Sharpies, not fucking it up, was a little intimidating. Like, I don't know if some of you guys see me sign at the end of the night each piece, and sometimes I'll do it like 4 times, you know, just to get it where I wanted it. It's just funny. Like, just want the signature to look good, you know. I'm just putting some highlights on all the hair and everything. I'll go back and put some more low lights in. That's kind of basically my process. Just keep going in and adding highlights and low lights. You know, put base color, highlights, low lights, shadows, obviously. Shadows are good, you know. And that's why I like digital, because I thought that was going to be cool, and I hated it. I just took it away. Have no fear. Slide this down, make it a little darker. Actually, I'm going to put it on darken and see what that does for me. I love this little smudge tool. It's so much fun. Alright, let's see. See if I can drink from my drink without hurting myself. This is pretty fun. It's weird, but it's good. So I control click the layer to just select just a layer. Then I'm gonna hit Control H and it's gonna hide the bounding box. Essentially does the same thing, you know, actually deselect. I'm gonna do this. If you click this little button, you can't draw new pixels outside. You can only draw on the current pixels. So that allows me, I just think this hair needs to be maybe more pink. Just to contrast the face a little better. They started off as different colors and it's kind of changed. I just like layering in tons of color too. I am Colorful Carl after all. What a moniker to live up to. I feel like I picked that. Well, I didn't pick shit. My wife and my marketing director picked it. Both for my colorful language and personality type, I guess. It just seemed fitting. And there was only ever in like when I started this, there was no other mentions of Colorful Carl on the internet. I still don't think there are. Aside from like some clown doll in the 50s. So like I own colorfulcarl.com. That's how you know you really own an identity, when you own the .com. That like makes it legit, you know. I don't know. I just made that up, but it works. I do have that. colorfulcarl.com. Check it out. That's me. You go in there, you see me talking about some shit. What's up, little man? Doing good over there?
Yeah, bye.
If you haven't made humans yet, it's a fun trip. Make a little human. See if you can like not fuck it up. It's a fun game. Only the most important thing you'll ever do. If you should choose to do so. It's not to say you can't have a very meaningful life without having children. For the record. For anyone who was offended out there. The 5. I think we got 3 viewers, so. I don't like this much. Like it feels like it's trying too hard, you know? Just drawing in these eyeballs here. I'm just trying to make it look like the eyeballs like dematerializing, swirling out of the face. He did that a lot, which is interesting. I also found in his stuff that he had a certificate of like mind control and manipulation from some crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but that was a thing he did in New York in some school. It's pretty fascinating stuff. It's a little interesting to even think about why someone would even attempt to educate themselves in that. But I'm not here to judge my deceased father, but I do find it fascinating. Again, I'm just playing with these eyeballs. Just trying to make the illusion a little better that they are indeed eyes that are swirling. Yeah, look at that. That's fucking crazy looking. That's what you need. You want the eyes to be like, holy fuck. The eyes really pull you in. You know, they're the windows to the soul, after all. I wish I didn't like how bizarre these were, but I love it. I love it. The bizarreness. It's my jam. This one's going pretty slow tonight, though, all things considered. Usually have a little more along the way by now. It's alright, though. Yeah, just ruin that. Yay for digital. Did all the backtracking. You alright over there, Z? What's up? Still streaming, but what's up? Alright?
Yeah. I'm gonna be in bed.
You gonna take it? You gonna go to sleep? What? Okay. Good night. I love you. One second, friends. All right. Need to do something dramatic here. I want to like this all, but it's like something's off. Why are these not like popping out like I'd like them to? Yeah, maybe. Let me see. Saw your comment, Derek. 1 second. Keep trying to go brighter in the background. Maybe I do need to go darker. Actually, that was looking good. Maybe make the whole damn thing darker. Gotta layer some more color in. So I'm disconnecting the layer here. So like this mask is based on this. So I do that, and then I can actually just play with this and not play with the mask. I just needed more variety in this face. It looked a little stagnant for me. Just a little something, you know? What's up, brother? You don't need to go to sleep. You can hang out right there on the couch if you want. Watch me do art. I mean, you can't really see it from there. Here, I'll make this screen big.
I'm serious. I just make a
What, buddy? Okay, well, you can sleep. I love you. Making little children's. It's an everyday journey. It's kind of cool. Let me see something here. Okay. You go to sleep, buddy. I love you. Whatever you need, I got you. I'm your dad. It's my job. You need me to stop streaming and snuggle with you? You sure?
No, I just really want you to help me sleep.
You really want me to what?
I just really want you to just help me just figure out some ways for me to sleep because you don't have to end your stream early.
Okay, we'll just hang out right there and pass out. What's the problem, bud?
I don't know, I'm trying to just go to sleep, but just keep on moving around, and
Sure, Derek.
everything's just going everywhere. I'm just trying to go to sleep, but everything's just going
Okay. You can, well, just take some deep breaths, buddy. Maybe count, you know, sometimes I count to 20 and then back. That helps. And you'll be all right. Just take, if you're not tired, you don't need to sleep. You want to go to sleep, but you can't. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I just want to go to sleep, but I can't. Because I just want to hang out with my friends. I just want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, they'll be on tomorrow morning. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Get you some rest. Just take some deep breaths. Try not to think about anything. And when you do, just start. I count or I visualize colors. That helps me. When I'm trying to go to sleep, bud. Just close your eyes and relax. It's a good idea, Derek. You saved the day, bro. Just adding some orange into this piece. one's super intense. It's so crazy. So I'm making a, I think it's called a vignette, but so basically I just make a little box, deleting it out of this box, delete that box. This is black. I'm gonna filter, blur, Gaussian blur. You know what? Your layer's empty. Photoshop. So I'm gonna do it on the layer that I actually meant to be on. Blur, Gaussian blur. Just throw it out so it looks good. And then I'll scale it out a little bit. Might be a little intense. It's so good though. I think that works. Yeah, I mean this one's super trippy dippy. It's trippy dippy, like a hippie. I want to blend it into the background just a skosh. So I'm going to do this around the edges a bit. So I made a mask and then I'm kind of knocking it out. But it kind of like blends together. Make it less dramatic. I think it's only like 20%. Yeah, that's cool. That is not cool. That, I don't know what that was doing with my life. It's so funny. I can't say that I super love this one. It's, needs something. Let's see. Filter, blur, surface blur. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know, I don't know. This one is crazy looking though, for sure. Probably gonna keep playing with this some more. I know we're getting close to midnight here. We usually cut off around then because people got things to do. Derek's probably got like 7 jobs he needs to be on tomorrow. Do a little darker color just to tone down some of these highlights. Are a little abusive. I like them, they're just too much. Alright, we're getting there. Trying something out here. See what it looks like to really just like add some more substance to the beard here, a little bigger. That just looks stupid. Yeah, man. So you comment there, Derek. Adding a little more toward the crazy beard at the bottom. Felt like it just needed more crazy beard. And who was I to deny the art what it needed, what I felt like it needed? It's fun having problems. Little man passed out. And all his cuteness right there on the couch. Summer vacation. Something still isn't working for me on this one. I don't know why. Better. Hypnotic chaotic. Maybe that's what this one is. Feels a little hypnotic chaotic. Just doodling if you're dialing in here. These sketches I do every week. I take old line art sketches of my dad's who passed away in 2016, and I do new art on them. And I take he has these crazy little sketches of faces, and then I have these watercolor abstracts he did, and then I'll just merge them all together and make something new, something beautiful. Every week I do something. I have no idea what I'm going to do until about 10 minutes before I fumble through some notebooks and I find a sketch that he did that I like, and then I bring it back to life. Most of these sketches are from like the 60s and 70s and early 2000s even. It just depends on which sketchbook I'm thumbing through. So it's just really cool, especially these really old ones that are from the 60s and 70s, like before computers and the internet and like anything remotely close to the shit I'm using. So like I'm literally drawing on a screen, live streaming it with broadband internet. And then I mint them into NFTs and do one-of-one original prints and give them away to the people that buy them. It's pretty damn cool if you ask me, but it's just kind of crazy also to even think about that, like, some of this artwork started when my dad started it in the 70s, before computers and internet, when the best technology at the time was drawing this in a notebook. Here I am, doing something quite amazing with it. Which was my deathbed promise to him, that I would do something amazing with his art. And I'm keeping good to my word, because that's the type of man I am. And this shit is wild. This is fun. What do you people think here? Got a couple people viewing. Love to hear. What do I know one interacts on these things? It's alright. Oh, man. Yeah, this one's pretty damn cool. This might be it. know, art's never done. You just sort of get to a stopping space and move on with your life. Now I'm officially talking to myself since I think no one is here. That's okay. I like myself. One of my favorite people, actually. If you're not one of your own favorite people, are you living right? That's the question you need to ask yourself. If you're not like, you know what? I think I'm pretty fucking awesome. Like, why wouldn't you think that about yourself? If you don't, like, you only have yourself to blame. Some food for thought there, friends. Alright, well, I think I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. The fun journey of swirly eyeballs and craziness. I don't know what I'm going to name this one yet. Suppose I will figure that out very soon. At some point I'm going to be done with this. Look really cool printed. All right, I think I'm almost there. I'm gonna say that at least 2 or 3 more times before I stop drawing. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll come back. Somebody will come back and watch these and appreciate them. Might just be little man. When I'm gone, made all this footage and crazy shit about who I am, how I think. Hours of me talking about everything. It's kind of a nice gift to leave a grieving young man, I suppose. Assuming he'll be grieving. If I did my job right, he'll love me, he'll miss me, and thus have grief. And what is grief, if not love persisting beyond life? And this is how I'm dealing with my grief of my father. Breathing new life into his art. Living a life he would be proud of me living. Doing art, being creative, being positive, loving people, being a good man, all the things. All the things. Man, this shit looks pretty good, guys. Who makes weirdo art like that? That's some weirdo art, yo. That's some next level weirdo shit right up in here. Hey, wife. Got a sleeping little creature there. Alright, well, now as good as time I need to call it a quits. Let me sign this beast. Huh? About 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna come show you beautiful face on my live stream. You look like you've been driving with the windows down singing real loud to some music.
I've been doing some of that.
Yeah. Beautiful face. I love you.
Love you. Looking crazy.
What do you think of one piece of art? Check it out.
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Derek said it's his favorite next to Alt Angel. I started with this guy up here.
Alright.
So just as a reminder, I started with this, made that. Obviously I rotated it a bit, but
That's pretty awesome.
yeah. Yeah, I'm loving it. Now let me sign this thing and I'll come hang out with you. Been signing art all day. Signed all these prints all day today. It was crazy. Doing the 101 prints. It's a great thing about NFTs is that like I can create scarcity and digital art now. Like, how nice. That looks terrible. That's because he loves you. And there's no world where your kind voice doesn't make him smile. Made some art for you, friends. Thanks for checking it out. Calling the quits for the night. That was super fun. Thank you guys. Have a lovely evening.